Hi guys, what's good? Welcome to another edition of Bbnaijarecap, and we are on week 2. This week gave us some interesting vibes because initially I was already thinking this is going to be the most boring week 2 ever in the history of Bbnaijarecap. But then again, the week made a comeback, and we're having basketballs towards the end of the week. Like wow, we had our first fight. In fact, first fights, not first fight, because we had like two fights basketball simultaneously on the same day. I think that was on Thursday before their pool party. It was really crazy. It was like it was out of nowhere, and like both we already had our fight. And well, guys, welcome back to Baby Nigeria Recap. It's your boy Stu, and I'm gonna be your host again on Baby Nigeria Recap. I'm saying Baby Nigeria Recap too much, but yes, here are our highlights for week 1. But before we get into the highlights, if you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe so that you can get juicy details on everything that's going on in the house without necessarily having to watch the entire show. That's why you have me. And let's get into our recaps. Highlight number 1 here, custodians become the new head of house. So you guys remember that the Indian Napier were the custodians for week 1, and they chose Double K, which is Kelly Ray and Cassie, as their guest in the house. It was a little tricky with this one because I was thinking, are they going to pick them by the way twins again? And then you people will be rotating power over and over and over. But yeah, I like their pick. They did not pick them by the way twins. So power does not necessarily need to keep floating and rotating between just 2 pairs, which is really good. And in an interesting turn of events, the Bbnaijarecap twins actually now won the immunity challenge for the week. So they are now officially immune from eviction on Sunday. They will not be going, they are not even up at all. Their fans don't need to vote. Their fans just need to like spread their money across to other housemates. Custodians become the new head of house. The Bbnaijarecap twins become the new immunity challenge winners. And we had our first fight of the season between Chizoba and Chinwe. We also had another fight between Onyeka and Wani. Chinwe and Chizoba going at loggerheads. Onyeka and Wani also fighting. We have the lovebirds Chinwe and Zion going at loggerheads as well, fighting, and their relationship is in turmoil. There was a lot of fights this week. We also had Sean and Wani. Sean and Wani fought this week as well. Onyeka and Chizoba, the Chika sisters, also fought this week. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday gave us slow vibes. We were like, what kind of week is this one? Safe. But from Thursday, it was bass to the very moment I'm speaking right now. Because right now, as I'm recording this, Onyeka and Chizoba are currently fighting. I hope they are able to resolve those issues. But yes, let's go back to the custodians becoming heads of house. These ones, they're just going for power to power. Like last week they were the custodians, and then this week they are the heads of house. That's really interesting for them. Despite me thinking they should not go and pick Bbnaijarecap twins for guests in the house, so they want something even more important, which was the immunity challenge. We did not have an immunity challenge in week 1. We had an immunity challenge in week 2, and it was first won by the Bbnaijarecap twins. So they are totally officially immune from eviction this week. And now to fight, guys. And now to fight. We are having series of fights in the house. Like between Thursday and Saturday, as I currently speak, it's been like 4 different fights or more. I'm going to start with Chinwe and Chizoba. Like this one now was really out of the blue. It was out of the blue. I think they were having a conversation about task, about the checkers task that they were doing, and then Chinwe wanted to like see what Chizoba's team were doing, of which they told her that they could not allow that she should not come and see what they are doing. From one thing to the other, the next thing, I think Chizoba went ahead to say that like Chinwe is very rude, maybe with her approach, like she's very rude and she's behaving anyhow, or she's misbehaving. And this makes Chizoba flare up, like, and this makes Chinwe to flare up, like, what do you mean I'm misbehaving, blah, blah, blah. They kept fighting in between themselves. And in truth, Chinwe has been can be a little maybe bossy or edgy with people, okay, at times I have seen it, but Chizoba called her out on this one, and like it was just not. I think where everything went to nuts was when Chinwe called Chizoba, was it, or did he say she's childish? I think Chinwe called Chizoba childish or stupid, something like that, and then that was where everything escalated, and the matter was just not going, it was just going nuts. We're still trying to settle this one when Wani and Onyeka started their own too. Or something led to something. Okay, Onyeka was cooking, and then Wani came to come and like also food, like I'm going to eat, or you should keep some for me. And I think she dipped her hand inside the pot, which Onyeka did not take very much liking into. And this also leads to another whole scenario between them, of which Wani was saying Onyeka is also very stingy, and like she does not give basically, and like because of small food issue. And Onyeka's plea was just about Wani dipping her hand inside the pot. Like, this is what everybody's going to eat. Why are you putting your hand inside it? And this just leads into a whole other thing where Wani was calling Onyeka the beach word, or called her I forgot a childish bitch. Yeah. Wani called Onyeka a childish bitch, and like just wasn't having it. Like, the house was just separated and it was a whole lot. Sean was trying to talk to this one, Zion was trying to talk to his babe, everybody was just trying to like settle things out. Lo and behold, back to the Zion and Chinwe situation. Zion tried to calm Chinwe down and like say, I'm going to go and call Chizoba now. She's going to apologize to you. You to apologize back to her for the things you said to her. But Chinwe was not going to have it. She was like, why are you always throwing me under the bus? Why don't you ever have my back? And this guy is like, I just want peace to reign. She's going to apologize to you to apologize back to her. But Chinwe was not ready to listen to all that. Chinwe went ahead to go and rant to all the housemates. But she went ranted to Mickey, and she ranted to DJ Flo about how she was the one that catered for all of the expenses coming down into this house. All Zion had to do was just be available. He did not do shit. He did not do jack. I paid for this. I paid for. I'm like, sister, is that really it? That's how relationship do end. Small fights now, you don't dey cast all in a secret. Internal affairs, you don't carry am go public service announcement. Wetin dey sup now? It was really crazy, but like, it was so escalated to the point that Chinwe was saying she's going to leave the house. She's packing her bags and like she's telling Biggie she's leaving the house. Like, and most likely, automatically, since they came together, Zion might be automatically evicted from the house as well. He might have to like force leave too. And everybody has been trying to talk to Chinwe, calm down, Okoyami Joe, calm down, Chinwe. Chinwe was not just having it. But as I speak to you currently, I had have calmed down and she's not leaving the house currently. And now back to Wani's situation. I think one thing I love about Wani is that like he's quick to apologize. Like, if she knows that like she has effed up and then somebody like tells her like you actually messed up, yeah, she's actually gonna apologize. And big shout out to Andy on this one. Andy actually made a whole lot of effort, like talking to her sister and like talking sense into her. Like, you cannot go around doing this. Like, the moment one even insulted Chizoba, Andy was already like, babe, what is that? No, you should not be doing that. I did not expect that of you and stuff like that. So like, Andy actually did really, really well in terms of like telling Wani, you should not do this, you should not do. And after moments later, we saw Wani going back to Chizoba to Onyeka to go and apologize to, and I was like, oh, that's really, really mature of Wani. Now, before I move on to the next fight, which was between our lovebirds, Sean and Wani, we had there was a part of the old thing, the old Chinwe and Zion thing that I left out, and it was at the pool party. Chinwe was out in a banging bikini, showing skin, selling legs, and all that, and all of that body just went to waste because of the fight they were having, because Zion did not even move to her at all. She already said like they were ending things, like she does not want to have anything to do with Zion anyway. So like, he just maintained the space, like just they make a day by day. And I was just looking like, this is somebody's girlfriend. Like, she's out here in a pool party, banging body, bikinis on fleek and all that, but she's not having a good time like that. She did not really have a good time. After the party, she actually went into her bed crying, and it was, I think, either DJ Flo or Rufi that was with her and was telling her, calm down, don't cry and all that. It was really crazy. It was a sad thing to see, honestly. Now, speaking of this whole pool party thing, this was the genesis of Sean and Wani's fight, because Wani had gone back into, I think after the party, Wani had gone into the house and like Sean was having a conversation with Nelly. And now there have been this allegation with about Nelly being very touchy, which is very, very true from what I have seen. Nelly will be talking to you and small time she's falling on your body, she's touching this, she's touching that. Like, madam, that's somebody's alleged man inside the house. Calm down. Can you control your arms? Can you control your lips before you lose them? Because what's all this touchy up and down? It's like she was getting all touchy with Sean, but like in truth, the conversation was platonic. They didn't even talk about themselves. They were talking about like other housemates. I think Nelly was gisting Sean about Suj and Tofa and the whole triangle thing in the house going on. But Wani clocked this, and she even said that some housemates came to meet her like, what's going on between you and your man and this babe? Like, is everything fine? Because like she's getting all mushy with your man. Or so like, when the moment Sean came into the house, Wani just went to meet him. So like, I want to talk to you in the gym toilet. I want to talk to you in the gym toilet. I'm like, Mama, waiting this up. So she goes in there, blast. Let me know use the word blast. bears out her mind like, Mr. Man, what are you doing? What's going on between you and Nelly? Like, you've been disrespecting me, you've been doing this, you've been doing that, like you've been acting like this, acting like that. Like, if it was you, if it was me, how would you feel if somebody's getting all touchy and mushy with you like that? And no. Now, the highlights for me in the beginning of this one was Andy joining in the conversation. So I'm like, Andy, I know you people are twins, but it's not your man, it's not your relationship. Can they have privacy? Andy was just there like, no, my sister cannot do this. My sister did not do that. I'm like, calm down, calm. Later, Andy left there, and then they got to talk and all that. And like, Sean had to explain that, like, see, we did not have anything. It was not serious like that. We're just talking generally. It's not that deep. We're just talking generally, and I did not mean to disrespect you. Why was Sha not having it? Sha like that. The Sha kept talking and talking and talking. I don't know how they settled it eventually, but I think last year the Sha settled it because Sean was making points that like, okay, because I'm talking to this baby now, you think something is going on. How come when I'm talking to Oyeka, you don't think something is going on, or when I'm talking to other babes, you don't think something is going on? Now, me, I think I know the answer to this one, and it might be because one, Nelly is one of the hottest babes in that house. Nelly is touchy with this man, so it's giving signs of Nelly like Sean for you. So, like, I think this is just one in protecting her possessing her possession, basically. Like, hey, make I not go lose guard, when I go carry my thing. You know? So, I think I understood where Wani was coming from, but like the energy was just too high. She was not going to let Sean say anything, but I think eventually they were able to sort it. I did not see the end of that fight, but yeah, they've sorted that as well. This house, and they know they keep beef for too long like that. They fight this one, they sort out. Fight this one, they sort out. Which I think is going good for now until maybe we might have a major one that is not going to sort anytime soon. And then lastly, guys, on week 2 again is the fight between Chizoba and Oyeka. And now this one is about the task they've given them. I think it's the Etel task. They have a task, and Oyeka, Chizoba has given an idea to Oyeka, which they didn't really take so much cognizance of. And she was also making note of some things in the brief that was given to them for the task that, we're not paying attention to this part, though. They did not really listen to her. And then Mickey went ahead to go and tell Oyeka that, like, your sister Chizoba is complaining about the presentation, that we're not doing it right, and then this makes Oyeka to flare up, and like she goes on like, what do you mean? What do you mean something is wrong with the presentation? That you showed me something and I did not listen to it, I did not pay attention to it and all that. Isha goes to a situation where Chizoba is crying, the sisters are fighting, and I think Oyeka is the elder sister and all that. So like Chizoba is now crying and sobbing and like Wala in Big Brother's house. So this one now, I don't know how they are going to sort it, but yes, they are going to sort it one way or the other. Their sisters are in the house. They don't have any choice. They are appeared. They need to get their shit together. Now, lastly, before I round up, guys, who do you think is going to go on tomorrow? Oyeka was in the bottom 4 last week, which was very surprising for a lot of us, especially me. Because Oyeka is one of the people carrying the show too. She's actually putting efforts and all that. So, I think for last week, we had Radicals in there, we had Tammy in there, we had Checkers in there, and was it Aces that was the other pair that was in there? I can't remember. But I know we had Radicals who got saved by the head of house. They got saved, and then we had Tammy who went home eventually. We had Checkers, and then we had one more player that was in there. I am not expecting to see Checkers in the bottom 4 again this week. So let me know, guys. Tell me one pair in the comment section, one pair that you know you are expecting is gonna be in the bottom 4 again this Sunday, and maybe make a wide guess which pair you think is gonna go home again this Sunday. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.